We welcome you inside Canlan Sports Leaf Center here in West Dundee, Illinois on another chilly evening. Tonight, it's a rematch from last night's matchup between ONU and NIU. Tonight is NIU's senior night. They'll be wearing their special black jerseys in action. And on the other side, opposite of last night, the Tigers will be there wearing their traditional white away jerseys. We got a good one on hand, senior night for Northern Illinois. James Goronsky in the booth with you here. Puck drop just moments away as we'll send you down to our PA announcer followed by our nation's national anthem before puck drop here on Huskies Nation.
Next up, number 28, Shane Tidnell. Shane is from Gary, Illinois. During his time with the Huskies, he has played center. Shane will be graduating with a degree in sports management. Shane's hard work and dedication to the program were among the reasons he was selected to be one of the team's alternate captains. During his time at Northern Illinois, Shane has established himself as one of the top skaters in the league and always a force in the offensive zone. His favorite NIU hockey memories were road trips and hanging out with the boys. Shane is joined by his mother, Jean. Give it up for Shane Tidnell. Number 33, Matthew Davis. Matt is from Antioch, Illinois, and plays goaltender. Matt will be graduating with a degree in biomedical
All set to go here on senior night for the NIU Huskies in West Dundee. Congratulations to our seniors. As introduced in the pregame ceremony, Will Sitton, Matthew Kapik, Drake Buss, and Shane Tennell. All solid players, and all of them are in the starting lineup here tonight for your NIU Huskies. Kapik gets the start in net for Northern Illinois. He comes in with an .848 save percentage, 33 goals against. Connor Nugent gets the nod again tonight. Last night he picked up win number 10 on the season. Healthy save percentage over 900. Well over 915. And with that, we are underway here from West Dundee. Face-off taken by the Huskies, and all the way back forced is Gambino. Huskies wearing their black special jerseys tonight here on senior night as Grippo towards the net, deflected by Tennell, and it winds up on goal. Nugent makes the save. Rebound finds its way to the corner. Brought down behind the net is Legan. Huskies still with possession of the puck, and then it's taken away by A.J. Verkler and cleared. Ulaskis spotted Legan at center, but it hopped off his stick, so now the Huskies are back to regroup as Buss brought to a halt along the blue line by the defense of the Tigers, and then it's dumped deep by Tennell, and the Huskies get a line change. A funny hop. This comes in front. Save made. Nugent tested early from Malik. Now it's out at center. Legan. Zillinger trying to crash the zone. Past Malik and in. This is picked up by Tommy Murray of the Tigers. Carson McNeely finds Murray after the touch pass. Murray flushed to the outside as he works in behind the cage. Puck hops over his stick, and then he goes up high. Mann shoots one up high. To the rebound there is McNeely in behind, trying to ring it around up high. Mann's there to retrieve again. He'll ring it around. Murray centering pass. That one's forced behind once again. Zillinger with a keep in at the blue line goes down low to their leading goal scorer, Domagalski, who was held goalless last night. Man. Touch pass intercepted at center by the Huskies, and here they come. Shooting one wide of the net was Tennell. Pardon me, that was Friedman, and now up with it comes Murray. Murray across. Domagalski. Pass was a little too hot. Now he turns around. Backhand pass into the corner it goes. Picked up by Murray. Murray. Jumping up is Zillinger on the play. Tried to go back in the corner, and now forcing a turnover there was Saylor. Saylor with it along the boards. Saylor, who had two last night, centering pass, and a little too hot for Burke to handle. It comes out to Mann. Mann, nice keep in the direction of Burke. Zillinger along the boards. Throws it to the net, and Kapik able to cover up. Tie up with the faceoff. Tigers eventually come up with it. It's Saylor. Saylor brought to one knee. Burke finds the stray puck, tries to go in deep. And it's blocked off, but they keep it in. Eventually, coming up with it, tip in at center by David Kraz as he chases after it. To now for Kraz in deep. Madaliano in front, right on, and a save made by Connor Nugent. Gambino wins the faceoff. Back to Weitzel. Shoots one. That one's kicked out with the left pad by Nugent. And now the Tigers start out at center. Burke turns back for it. Pass out of the reach for McNeely. Taken by a Husky, and a shot goes up high. Weitzel towards the net. Never made it there. Taken by Sitton around behind. Sitton. And now Morrissey in the corner up high. Sexton's shot right on through traffic, and a save made again. Pardon me, that was Monty's shot, and Nugent soaks it up for another stoppage of play. Face-off win by Legan. Tigers having trouble getting out of their own zone, and now finally it's cleared out to center for Monty to take it. And a turnover. Ulaskis in front, got a man shooting wide of the net. Rebound, it goes in behind. It was a missile by Verkler, and it got the glass. Still they have possession. It's man at the blue line. In deep, Ulaskis behind the cage. Tries to stuff it out in front. That one's denied by Kapik, and then it rolls to the defense of the Huskies, who eventually get it out. Ulaskis at center. And Zillinger trying to work his way through the neutral zone. Can't get past the blue line. And eventually it's taken over by Zillinger again. Leaves it off for Legan. Shoots one, and that one's covered up by the netminder Kapik. Another face-off win here. Majak at center ice, finding Ethan McNeely. Legan had it taken off his stick. This is Malik at center, tipping. Majak gets to it, and then his pass is intercepted by Hojic. Hojic's on his backhand, stepping in, trying to go in front, no one home. Through the crease it goes. Now it comes Tatum's shot deflected wide from Hojic. Tatum at center, lost it to Malik. Malik picks it up, and then it's nearly taken down by Legan. Forces Grippo to turn further. Ben Hojic. Find Kowalewski in the corner. A couple Huskies come in there, a couple Tigers too. Now it winds up in behind with Malik. Up high, here's Tatum. Goes around the boards. And in behind, stumbling, but getting to it is Verkler. Tatum carrying in, drop pass for Malik. Good coverage by Domagalski. Tigers come up with it at center. Murray across. Shot by McNeely goes wide, and then the rebound from Domagalski goes through the crease, and so it's taken by the Huskies now right up again. With numbers, they just dump it in. They get a line change. Zillinger. Backhanded, but not out. Turnover in front. Nice backhand pass, and through the crease it goes. He was looking for Bust there. Great play by Friedman, who's felt it this season as a freshman. Strongly developing player in the process. Here he is now, right on goal, and a save made by Nugent. It comes out to the point. Shot wide of the net. That was Monty. Domagalski. Across to Carson McNeely. Trying to return pass to Domagalski. It winds up in behind the cage. And then a Tiger comes up with it. It's Domagalski turning around and shooting, and that one goes wide. Picked up by Carson McNeely on the boards. Down low, Murray. Murray for Zillinger, and that one's right on, and a save by Kapik. Another face-off win. McNeely's shot goes wide. Majak keeps it in at the point. Tumbling, and Tennell gets it out. Madaliano there as well, but Burke able to come up with it for ONU. Flushed around behind. Burke runs into a pack of Huskies. As they try to clear, they cannot. Madsen, nice keeping at the line, and out here they come. On his backhand, nice save by Kapik. That time on Burke. You had Burke and Saylor coming right at him. Here's Majak's shot. That's blocked nicely by Kraz. And now Kraz carrying out of the zone through center. He's got a little bit of space. Kraz to the backhand. Tried to go on short side. And making the save there was Nugent. It comes out to center. Weitzel. Weitzel throws it towards the net. That one's handled by the netminder Nugent, but it's taken away on the rebound. Couldn't cover up. Looking to force something to Monty, but the pass was broken up by Ulaskis. Nice play to turn back the other way, but once again it's Weitzel. Ulaskis intercepted at center, working against Kowalewski. This comes to Ben Hojic. Dump and chase. Monty keeps it in at the blue line for the moment. Malik along the boards, working against man, and Hojic chases after Ligon. Ligon tries to clear, cannot. It's kept in nicely by Kowalewski along the boards. Hojic. That one sails out of his reach. Ulaskis carries through neutral ice. He's got Verkler. He goes to him. Verkler shoots. That one's right on, and Kapik makes another save. Just about halfway through a scoreless period one on this Saturday evening. Ligon on the tie-up on the face-off. Gambino spots Friedman, slicing and dicing his way in behind. It's forced. Weitzel down low finds Friedman again. Friedman looking out front. Gambino and Buss is there, and then it rolls in for Nugent to cover up for another stoppage of play. Alvarado on the face-off. It's taken by the Tigers and sent back the other way. Chasing after it is Tatum, so results in an icing. Another face-off win for Tommy Murray. Carried in by Morrissey. Pinned against the boards there by Ethan McNeely. He's got it on his stick now. Able to hold on through all the pressure he received there. And moving in is Domagalski. Left circle, save made by Kapik on a shot. The rebound winds up in behind the cage. Chasing after it is Murray with Morrissey. Murray on his backhand had it knocked off his stick by Alvarado. Taken in by Domagalski with speed to the right circle. Around behind, he's flushed. And he winds up on the other side, and two Huskies converge on him. Murray comes in to take over. In front, centering pass. Whiffing on it was McNeely, and it comes out to Ethan McNeely now. Shooting towards the net. It was blocked in front by a couple of sticks. Domagalski looking to get it to Majak, but he was at center by the time he realized it was going to him. Now Majak with speed. Got a step. Nice back check there by the Huskies' Friedman. In behind. Trying to find it in his skates is Saylor as the whistle blows. We have a stoppage of play. It looks like we will have our first penalty of the night. Friedman for hooking, and it'll be a power play for the Tigers. Madsen centering Verkler and Ulaskis. Verkler along the boards. Puck winds up out high and it bounces. Chasing after it is Gambino on the clear. Verkler over the line looking for Madsen. He's forced to retrieve it after it hops off his stick. Here's Saylor. Over to Verkler. Saylor up. Verkler shoots. That one's wide. Ulaskis on the other side. Up high to Zillinger. Shoots wider than that. That got the glass. Ulaskis picks up the rebound in the corner. Tried to center for Saylor. Puck went off his skate, and the Huskies able to take advantage and clear. And a saucer pass from Saylor finds Domagalski moving in. Save made with a left pad by Kapik. Forced to the outside. Saylor. Murray in behind. Finds Verkler. Ethan McNeely got some room. Shoots. Blockered away by Kapik. The blue line, it's forced out by Hojic on the block shot on Verkler. Forces Ethan McNeely to retrieve in his own zone. Half a minute to go on the James Friedman minor. McNeely over the line. Found his brother, Carson McNeely. This puck bounces to Tommy Murray. Murray finding Carson McNeely. This one is forced just outside of the zone. That should do it for the minor to Friedman. One last gasp here on this power play. This is Domagalski to the net. It rolls in just as the penalty expires on Kapik. .6:14 to go in period one. Still scoreless. Another face-off win here for the Tigers. Ligon finds Zillinger. He throws it to the net. That's handled. And the rebound comes out high. Man shoots. That one's blocked before it got to Kapik. Madaliano in deep. Chasing after it. Looking for Tennell. A couple of sticks got there before it got to Tennell. Zillinger nearly gave it up to Madaliano. Burke's there to keep it out of harm's way. Turnover forced. Tennell Frost in front, and that's a save made by Connor Nugent there on Madaliano. Grippo behind you. Ulaskis Here's Zillinger out high on the keep-in. Shot denied with the right pad of Kapik. He's been tested very early. Now a shot into the glove of Kapik from A.J. Verkler. Stoppage of play again. It's a face-off win for the Tigers once again. Saylor. And the Huskies converge on him and take it off his stick. They're able to get out of the zone. Moving in is Sexton. Had it knocked off his stick by Ethan McNeely. Flipped up to Saylor at neutral ice. Saylor's got some speed. Moving to the right with a shot, and that one goes wide. Puck bounces after the zone. Chasing after it is Friedman, giving Majak a rough ride as they go in behind. Still on him is Friedman, and Majak finds Ethan McNeely to evade the pressure. Saylor working on Tatum. Burke around, arrives in behind in the corner. The two come up with it. Madsen. Up high, Majak. And he has it knocked off his stick by Drake Buss. Right back they come, though, as they're trying to get a line change. Kowalewski backhands it in. Ethan McNeely for the Tigers. And Domagalski rings it around. First to it is McNeely. Carson McNeely mashed in behind. Now pinned up against the boards is Domagalski. Trying to kick it to the stick. And coming up with it, Malik on the retrieval pass from Gambino. This one's forced out behind on the Malik shot attempt. It's blocked. Man. Now the Huskies come up with it. This is Malik around behind, trying to center it in front. No one home. And now all the way in behind is Domagalski. Having to catch up to him is Monty. Domagalski drags to the backhand, tried to set up McNeely, and that pass was just out of his reach. It comes out high to Mann. Shoots, deflection, save made, rebound on Murray. Save again by Kapik. He got the first one on the deflection, and Murray as well on the rebound. Sharp play from the senior here tonight. And Mann tumbles down, gets back to his feet. A couple of Huskies get on him. And they're able to come up with the puck. For now, Ulaskis takes the rolling puck and he flips it up into the netting and out of play with 2:35 to go in period one. Ulaskis carries through center and into the zone, setting it up. And Ligon whiffed on the shot. It's taken away now. Madaliano and Kraz. Sexton. Lost it to Ulaskis. It's rung around. First to it, Grippo. Another turnover there by the Huskies. It's Ligon taken in front. Save made again with the right pad this time. Kapik has been sharp thus far. Here's Ethan McNeely carrying it up from the blue line. Down and behind. Verkler takes his spot. He's got on a stick. Winds up, shoots one. Another save. Kicked out with a purpose by Kapik. And then the rebound rolls in on him for another stoppage of play. Face-off won this time by the Huskies in the defensive zone. Saylor. Madsen forces a turnover. Coming up with it is Burke. Burke around behind. Carries it Left circle, looking for somewhere to go with it. Goes across, looking for Sailor, but it hopped off his stick to the corner. Grippo, and now Burke comes in. Burke, once again with the puck. He had a goal last night, now he's looking for another. Zillinger's shot is blocked by the stick of Gambino. It's taken away now by the Huskies. Force back, Kowalewski to the net, and that one's denied by Nugent. In the corner again, it's sent in front. Or at least they tried to. It wounds up and behind. Friedman forced off his stick. Madsen still. It's forced back, taken by Mann. Finding Zillinger. Drake Buss picks the pocket and comes in on his backhand, trying to power move it. It went go through the crease. Friedman. Buss trying to get back to the loose puck in front of the net. It's forced around behind by Mann again. 20 to go. Sexton carries in, can't get it past Madsen, who carries around center. Zillinger finds his man Domagalski across, shoots one wide of the net, was partially blocked. And this one sails past Grippo, and that ends first period of this action. Scoreless after one period.
The Tigers at 17 and the Huskies at 13.
17-13 in favor of the Tigers in terms of shots after one period. Kapik has been sharp, as well as Connor Nugent. It's been the battle of the goalies thus far, and we'll see who will get the icebreaker in period two. We'll see you on the other side of this intermission on Huskies Nation. We welcome you back for period 2 action here in West Dundee on senior night for your NIU Huskies. Through 20 minutes, minimal penalties compared to last night, minimal goals too. Still held scoreless after 1. Which team will be the first to grab the icebreaker as the Huskies line up? It'll be Hojic, Gambino, and Malik in front. Grippo and Monty, Weitzel, pardon, on the blue line to start. Tommy Murray centers. Carson McNeely and Domagalski. We are underway in period 2 action as the Huskies take it into the offensive zone to begin period number 2. Hojic looking around in front, winds up on the stick of Carson McNeely. Grippo chased after there. The turnover is forced. McNeely. And along the boards, Domagalski finding McNeely again. Chasing after it is Tommy Murray. Domagalski along the boards, comes up with it. In front, looking for Murray, couldn't find him. Zillinger to the net, that goes wide. Maybe getting a piece of it was Kapik. Now out high for Mann, throws it towards the net. Bouncer on Kapik again, rebound, another save for Kapik. And it bounces up high over the net to the left circle, and eventually it's taken over now by the Huskies, Gambino. Quickly transitioning though, Tigers come right back and it's Domagalski again. Domagalski waits. Goes up top to Mann. Shooting, that one's deflected wide, never saw it. As it deflects out. And now Ulaskis in front, Domagalski, and another save is made by Kapik. Up high to Mann. Shot never made it to the net, it was blocked. And now trying to get it again, it's blocked once again by the Huskies defense. Ulaskis forcing another turnover. Huskies, a tired group, has to force in behind their own cage. Now Ulaskis coming up with the puck in front of the net. Blockered away there by Kapik. It goes in the corner again. Great pressure here for the Tigers to begin period 2. Up high out of the reach of Ulaskis. Grippo turns it over to Ulaskis. Up high. Majak shoots. Friendly fire hit Tyler Legan. He's in the corner now. Legan tried to go in front there to Verkler, and it went off his stick. And finally, Huskies Malik is able to take it out. Tried to throw one in, and it went off McNeely's pad. McNeely eventually comes up with it for Ulaskis once again. Verkler and Monty trying to clear it out, finds Malik. Can't get it past McNeely quite yet, and Buss able to find it to neutral ice. Taken by McNeely. Ulaskis goes in deep. Tigers get a line change. This rolls in off the boards, and it's covered up. Madsen against Buss, and Buss won the faceoff. Cleared out past Majak with speed. Kowalewski catches up to it. And now he stops, and he's brought down to the ice by Ethan McNeely. Up to Burke. Burke moving in. Burke on his backhand, he's forced outside by Monty, and now Burke. Down low, Madsen again. Madsen in behind. Coming out with it, emerging is Burke. Throws it to the net. That goes wide. Getting a piece of it with the skate was Kapik. It rolls to the corner now. Madsen in there. In the mix of all that humanity in the corner. Sexton eventually comes up with the puck. And it's knocked in behind his own cage. Kowalewski along the boards. Unable to get it out. This is Saylor. Monty forced in the direction of Kowalewski, and he carries. Kowalewski flips it in. Tigers first to the puck once again, but the Huskies keep it in. Tennell. Madaliano looking for Tennell in front of the net. In front, and now how high a shot goes wide of the net. It was partially blocked. Morrissey tried to finesse it to the front, and it was taken over by Saylor, who finds Carson McNeely. Tigers changing. Tatum around behind. McNeely in front for Domagalski. It rolls to the point. Zillinger looking for Domagalski. The return pass to Zillinger. Shoots one. That one's denied with the paddle by Kapik, who has been sharp tonight. Madaliano. Another turnover. Domagalski trying to find it. And eventually, Tatum comes up with the puck for Northern Illinois. This is Madaliano on the retrieval. Throws it in. Across the other side, David Kraz. And it's pinched out, taken by Tommy Murray. Throws it right into the midsection of the netminder Kapik for a stoppage of play. Legan on the faceoff, wins it. Back to Ethan McNeely. McNeely down low to Verkler. Verkler goes back up high. Majak shoots one, deflected wide. Verkler. Legan goes down and low. Verkler chases after it. And it's turned over to Legan. Legan shoots, scores! Tyler Legan with goal number 8 on the season, and that's the icebreaker. 1-0 Tigers. They've been very fast to start period 2, and it pays off with a goal from Tyler Legan. It's the first goal of the contest, almost halfway through regulation. Huskies trying to get back in it right after the Legan goal. It's thrown up high by Monty and into the netting. Face-off win by the Huskies. This one's forced in behind. It goes off the outside of the cage, and Sexton jumps up from the blue line. Down and behind, trying to center it. This one whirls out high to Weitzel. Throws it to the net. That one's paddled up high. Nugent. So they give the goal to A.J. Verkler instead of say that Verkler got a piece of it, so for A.J. Verkler, second in as many nights for him. As this one touches the netting and it goes out of play. Face-off win for Tommy Murray. Zillinger at the blue line. Goes down low. Tommy Murray chasing after it. Now Carson McNeely. Lost it in behind. And Kowalewski able to get it out to center. Kept in by Domagalski. Domagalski trying to go to the net. It's forced in behind. Up high to man. Across to Zillinger. He shoots one. Getting across to make the save was Kapik. Zillinger once again along the boards. Stops on a dime. Looking for somewhere to go through it. Nice pass. Shot by McNeely is denied by Kapik. And now the rebound to Tommy Murray around behind. Picking up where they left off on their last sift. This is Zillinger. Finding Murray. His shot is blocked. And then McNeely tries to force it out high. This is Mann. Shoots wide of the net. And the Huskies able to get it to center. Kowalewski chasing after it against Murray. Kowalewski back into his own. Domagalski to the net, and that's a nice save by Kapik. Oh, baby. Keeping his team in it on senior nights. Now the brilliant save on ONU's top goal scorer. He's had a lot of pretty saves tonight, but that one might take the cake as ONU wins another draw. Majak to the net. That's denied by Kapik again. Bus with Kraz. Bus to the net, and that's denied. Held on to by Nugent for a stoppage of play. Here's a face-off win. Tennell chasing after it, and the Tigers are the first ones to come up with it. Friedman jumping up to the blue line, but it's taken. And the Tigers have numbers. Across, Majak shoots in front of the net with a screen from Verkler, and a save is made again by Kapik. Verkler finding Majak. Majak shoots. That one never made it to the net. Monty blocked it. Taken around behind. Legan off the side of the cage. Verkler finds Ethan McNeely on the other side. Verkler down low. Ulaskis up now to Majak, back to Ulaskis. Ulaskis looking across to McNeely. It's just out of his reach, and it rolls to center. McNeely working against Kraz. He gets it in, and taking over is the Huskies as Buss retrieves the pass from Friedman. Buss trying to work around McNeely. He falls down trying to get to the net on his backhand. I believe that'll be a tripping call as the whistle blows. Yes, it'll be Ethan McNeely to the penalty box for tripping on Drake Buss. And the Huskies will, for the first time tonight, will have their power play of their own. Try to tie this game up, 11:28 remaining in period number 2. A.J. Verkler, the icebreaker. Here's a face-off win. Weitzel up high. They get started. Caden Weitzel tried to go across, and the pass was picked off by Saylor. And sending it the length of the ice is Tommy Murray. Tennell, and now Sexton, one-on-one, trying to work around Zillinger. Sexton to the net. It's denied by Nugent. Now it's taken up high now by Friedman. Kept in. Looking across. Coming up with it is Weitzel. Spinning. Tennell across from a tough angle, and that one is denied easily by Nugent. Around behind. Sent all the way down the length of the ice. Long stretch pass to Friedman. Friedman's over the line. Looking across to Malik on his backhand. Couldn't handle the pass. It was a nice saucer pass by Friedman. Eventually the Tigers come up with it. Madsen throws it in. Paddled aside. Huskies with half a minute to go on their power play. Trying to start a breakout, but it's taken by Madsen. Madsen shoots wide of the net. Friedman carrying in. Friedman on his backhand. And Kowalewski. Friedman in deep. Roman Malik carries through center as the penalty expires, and he throws it in on goal. Nugent makes the save. Stoppage of play. Taken by the Tigers along the boards. Kowalewski takes over the puck. He shoots one. That one's wide. He had Madaliano crashing the net, and making the save there was Connor Nugent. Now this one's all the way back. Chasing after it is Verkler with Grippo. Huskies exchanging possession with the Tigers. This is a cross. Man shoots. Never made it to the net. It was blocked, and then it comes right back in front for Ligon, and it's forced around behind again. McNeely had it taken off his stick, and back the other way comes Alvarado. Pardon me, that's Buss, and he's upended a bit by Man as the Tigers take possession in behind the net. Man. Cross ice looking for Verkler. Touching up, Huskies, David Kraz carries through. Kraz shoots one into the glove of Connor Nugent. Tie up on the faceoff between Tennell and Murray. Murray eventually wins the faceoff. And now he's got it at center. Tommy Murray working in. Tommy Murray across. That one rolls in on goal. Domagalski save made Kapik. And then the whistle is blown. After a couple of stops made by Kapik. Face-off taken by the Tigers. Domagalski finds Ethan McNeely. And now Domagalski, this one's thrown up into the air, right into the possession of McNeely, and then it rolls past him. Tennell chasing after the puck. Myjak's there in the defensive zone for the Tigers. Now it rolls out in front off a turnover, and Kraz's shot got a piece. Weitzel chasing after it, McNeely. He's the first two, and he's got Tommy Murray going to the net, looking for him. And the pass was deflected. It goes right back in behind the cage. Kept in by Ethan McNeely. This is Tommy Murray in behind the cage. Domagalski up high. Myjak shoots wide. It was partially deflected. And now it's out at center for Ethan McNeely of the Tigers. This one rolls off of Domagalski's stick. He gloves it, and he takes it to his stick. Domagalski waiting for helpers. Flush to the outside, going in. Burke, and a save made with the right pad. And now it comes out to McNeely. His shot is blocked. Huskies come up with it, and they eventually are able to carry it out and through center. Gambino goes. Chasing after it, 1-on-2. Working against Man, and he comes up with it. Huskies come up with the puck in front of the net. Scramble in front, and the puck is taken by Madsen of the Tigers. Carried through by Saylor. Saylor with speed trying to work around Weitzel. Saylor tried a tough angle shot. Weitzel blocked it. Still with it, Saylor goes out high. Verkler across the man, shoots. That one's blocked by his own man. It hit Burke in front. This is across to Mann again. Mann trying to calm down the pass. And by the time he did, he threw it. And it was taken by the Huskies. Now a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Sexton with Friedman. Sexton! And that one, getting a piece of it with his skate, was Nugent. The pass was a little too hot for Sexton to handle. This one's along the corner boards. This one thrown in behind. Paddled away by Nugent. Taken by Malik. Malik thrown down in deep. Malik in front. That one goes wide. Hit the side of the net first. And now a turnaround shot by Sexton. Rolled off his stick and it winds him behind the cage. Now another try by Kraz. Friedman goes wide. Now this winds up along the boards. Under 5 to go in period 2. A.J. Verkler, the goal scorer, that's where we stand. That's the difference maker. Carrying through with Saylor, 2-on-1. Saylor shoots one, and that one's denied by Kapik. It rolls over top of the cage. Burke. Saylor going again to Burke, and that's a nice save there by Kapik. And now it comes out to Majak. His shot's blocked by the stick of Malik. It goes wide. Saylor again along the boards. In front to Burke. Burke calms down the pass. Twirls with it a couple of times, trying to go across to Verkler. The pass was broken up by Malik. Now Majak for Verkler. Verkler goes down below. Up with it is Sexton, and he's able to get out of the zone. Carrying through is Ethan McNeely. McNeely's got eyes, and he shoots one. That one's paddled aside. Kapik's been sharp tonight. In front! That one's another great save by Kapik, this time on Tyler Legan. And he keeps this a 1-goal game. And without him, you're probably looking at a 3 or 4-goal game. What a brilliant performance on senior night by the senior himself, Matthew Kapik. McNeely off the face-off win for the Tigers. This is taken by Drake Buss as he goes into the zone. Nice keeping by Grippo at the blue line. Here's a turnover in front of the net. Madaliano recovering it was Majak. And now Buss. His shot was blocked. Verkler slowly carries it over the line. Spots his man Legan. Legan, nice move in front of the net. And that one's deflected in on Kapik. He makes a save on Ulaskis. Now Mann shoots one, never made it to net. In behind. Ulaskis playing catch with Mann. And intercepting the pass. Back the other way come the Huskies. Kowalewski. Over the line. Puck flipped. Chasing after it is Grippo. Zillinger out of his reach, and now he comes up with it after the bounce off of Kraz's skate. Verkler. Nice move around the defense of the Huskies. Shoots one into the glove and out of the glove. And then it rolls in on Kapik for another stoppage of play. Tommy Murray, another face-off win. McNeely's shot got the glass. And then it jumps up into the netting and out of play. Another face-off win for Murray. Winding up his man, and that one goes wide. Zillinger had it taken off his stick by Alvarado and chasing after it. Man with the back check. Alvarado shoots. And that one's a save made by Nugent. Nice hustle by Alvarado. Nearly had the game tire. Face-off win for the Huskies. Here's a shot. That one's denied by the skate. Connor Nugent's been sharp tonight as well. Not tested as much as he was last night. But he's been very superb when he needs to be. In front of the net, McNeely right on, and another save by Kapik, a brilliant one. He's made a lot of difficult saves tonight. Now here's Domagalski trying to look across, and the pass is intercepted. Down by Domagalski, no high stick. Domagalski trips over a stick, and it finds Murray. Ethan McNeely fans on the shot. It went through his skates, and he's able to keep it in, though, to Domagalski down low. 1 minute to go in the second period. 1-0. Tigers in a very close defensive affair. Trying to work his way around Tennell. Domagalski finds McNeely. Turns back. Ethan McNeely shoots one that's wide of the net. David Kraz. Carson McNeely on him. Unable to get it out. Majak kicks the stick and goes around. Murray on the other side. 30 to go. Murray. Up high to Ethan McNeely and return pass to Murray. Murray lost the puck, but got it back and finds Burke. Roan Burke couldn't get it. It went off the stick of Murray, and it's taken now this way by Kraz. They'll get a line change. Saylor in the waiting seconds of period 2 moves in. Saylor forced to the outside by Weitzel. Now it's thrown from a tough angle. And having to make another save with a blocker was Kapik. After 2 periods, it's just a 1-goal game. 1-goal game. It's 1-0 in favor of the Tigers. 18-10 this period in terms of shots in favor of the Tigers. A.J. Verkler, the only goal of this contest. It's a 1-0 game. Coming into period 3, still much within reach. Both teams will head to the locker room, and the Huskies will decide how they want to play this going into period 3. They got 20 minutes remaining in regulation to tie this game up and look for the winner. We'll step aside here on Huskies Nation for an intermission break. Back in 20 on Huskies Nation. Teams take the ice, and we're ready to start period number 3 in a 1-goal game. A.J. Verkler, the only goal scorer tonight. He's got 9 goals in the season after his icebreaker tonight. Hojek to take the face-off. On the other side, Tyler Legan, and he won it. So much that it goes all the way into the ONU zone. Hojek forces a turnover. This is taken by Malik. Malik turns and shoots one right on net. And a save made. The rebound for Hojek, getting another piece of it with the pad, was Nugent. As it's sent the other way by the Tigers. Lifted the stick by Friedman, tried to go back to Malik. It's intercepted by Ulaskis. And now Mann in his own zone. Finds the stick of Verkler, the goal scorer, and he tries to throw it to the net. It's blocked by Monty. It goes in behind for Ulaskis. Now it's taken over by Legan, trying to go to the front. Legan on his backhand. Forced to the outside, goes down in behind to Ulaskis. Here's Monty through center. Malik shoots one. That's blocked, and that stung Sillinger. He is having a tough time getting back to the bench. It's tipped through by Weitzel. Majak jumps up. And now the Huskies take over. This is David Kraz. Kraz. Tannell finds Kraz in the corner, looking for Tatum. But the pass is intercepted by Domagalski, who comes in. He's got Murray on his other side. Domagalski shoots right into the glove. Beautiful save by Kapik. Wow. Keeping them in this game. Murray to take the face-off. Strong suit for him, and he wins another one. Ethan McNeely. Bank pass to Domagalski. It's in the corner. Out high, Ethan McNeely right to the net. It's tipped and deflected up high. Carson McNeely able to force it in deeper. Domagalski. And now Murray. Working against Tannell. It's taken in behind by Carson McNeely. Up high now to the point. Majak's shot. Getting it through a screen was Kapik. And now the rebound is taken by Domagalski trying to get to the front. Carson McNeely tried a shot and never made it to the net. Taken now by Domagalski. Domagalski trying to force his way. Still can't get through that wall of Huskies. Carson McNeely finds his brother Ethan McNeely, and he goes around for Murray. Down low. First one to the puck. He's pinned up against the boards. And still the Tigers able to come up with it. McNeely pinched in deep. Murray. Both McNeely brothers go off to the bench. They get a line change. Ethan McNeely stayed out there. Burke is on. Still with possession of the puck is Domagalski, and he comes up with it. Across to Majak. Majak shoots, deflected by Murray, and then getting it was Kapik. Into the corner it goes. Up high for Ethan McNeely again. Shoots one. Right pad save by Kapik. Rebound, another save. My, oh my. He's been so stellar tonight. Tigers looking to keep up the pressure, but it rolls onto the stick of Grippo, who finds Buss. Buss turning around with it. Cody Alvarado in behind. First one to it is Mann. Forced along the boards. Coming up with it is Buss. Backhand pass over to Alvarado. It's flipped up into the glove of Connor Nugent for a stoppage of play. A very eventful 4 minutes have gone by in period number 3. It's still 1-0. Gambino wins the faceoff. It comes to Grippo. Grippo looking down low. Gambino fighting down low with Legan. Tigers come up with it. Saylor looking for Burke. Rolled off his stick. Morrissey chasing after it is Legan. Gambino's there. And along the boards is pinched. Up high. Huskies have it, and they shoot one towards the net. That's deflected into the netting. Off of the shot from Caden Weitzel. Bus between Cove D. Alvarado and Kowalewski. Grippo and Weitzel in behind, but Verkler working on him, trying to split the defense, but he can't quite get through. It's kept into the zone, however, by Murray. Grippo back to retrieve. Weitzel finds a man up along the boards. It's eventually taken over by the Tigers. Man spots Murray through center, over the line. Murray weaving to the center, still has possession of the puck after losing it. Ulaskis. Below the goal line, Ulaskis. Up high. Legan shoots right there, and that's another save made by the netminder, who's been great tonight, Kapik. Senior night must be his night. He's been hard to beat. Here's Ulaskis. Drop pass. Verkler, the goal scorer, works it around. Sexton. Verkler still with it. Up high to man. That shot is blocked. And Kowalewski trying to race after the puck, but able to keep up with him is Man. He carries in. Man in front. Nothing there. Verkler forces it in deep again. Right there for it is Tommy Murray. Centering pass for Verkler, and that went off a skate. It goes to the corner now. In the direction of Man. They turn back as Hojic, 1-on-3, enters the zone. Throws it in the direction of Nugent. It's taken by Legan now. Tatum. Puck on his stick. Can't clear. Madsen finding Ulaskis. Return pass for Madsen out of his reach. Domagalski. Spinning with the puck, trying to get around. And eventually the Huskies get on him and force a turnover back the other way. Here's Malik, shoots right on, and a save made there by Connor Nugent. Offensive zone draw, won by Tennell. This is Grippo to the net. Never made it. It was blocked at the last second by the man who made the block, McNeely. He carries through with his brother, Ethan McNeely. Puck on his stick. Carson going to the net. Puck deflected back to Majak. And that one goes wide. Ethan McNeely. Carson McNeely parked in front of the net. This pass is errant and misses Majak. This was forced all the way back. Tigers are changing. Zillinger back on the ice after being shaken up after the shot block on his previous shift. Murray carries through. Coming in on his backhand is Murray trying to power move it, and he's forced down behind. He tumbles. Domagalski up with the puck. And David Kraz able to intercept his pass and force it out to center. Weitzel upends Carson McNeely, as man carries in, he tumbles down to the boards. Puck rolls out in front. First one's to it are the Huskies. Bus can't get it out of the zone. Domagalski, nice keeping. McNeely in front. And that one's another great save by Kapik, this time on McNeely again. It's sent all the way down. Out of his net to play it is Connor Nugent. Pressure. Kowalewski pins it up against the boards. Man on him. Two others come in. Out of the scrum, it's Murray. Verkler. Bus lost the puck and it rolls in on Kapik for a stoppage of play. Face-off win. Gambino chasing after it. It was all the way down for Majak to take over. Gambino. Ligon trying to find Verkler. Pass is picked off by Sexton. And he had it taken off his stick. Ethan McNeely back to play it for the Tigers. Ulaskis at center. Cross ice looking for Ligon. It bounced off his stick. Verkler takes it, throws it in. Off to the bench he goes. This rolls out past Majak. Friedman chasing after the puck. And it rolls to Majak again. For Ligon, out to center, Sexton. Friedman at the blue line carries in. Friedman with the puck on a stick, backhander to the front. Nobody available in front of the net. Now it's taken by Ulaskis. Ulaskis through the skates of Saylor. Out to play it is Kapik. Tatum in behind the net with Sexton along the boards in the corner. Fights for it with Saylor. Can't get it out. To the net, Ligon. It finds Sexton before it finds Kapik. Saylor able to turn around. They still have possession. In front, Saylor. Oh, what a save with the right pad by Kapik. Still the pressure going on, and it's Sillinger throwing it wide of the net in front. And Madsen had it roll just in between his legs. Man. And now Ulaskis trying to crash the front of the net. He had it taken off his stick by Sexton. Unable to get it out, though. Madsen finally rolls away for an icing. 9 minutes to go in regulation. It's a one-goal game. Able to come up with it. McNeely on the blue line, forced wide. Saylor sets up Burke. Burke shooting wide of the net. Kept in at the zone by Majak, or was it? They're whistling it dead. And I'll say it just came out, offsides. Face-off won there by Madsen. Whiffing on the pass attempt was McNeely. This allows Madaliano to carry in, and a save made. It's worked out in behind in front of Nugent. Trying to force it back to Madaliano. First one to it is Majak. 2-on-2 back the other way. This is Ethan McNeely. He's got Saylor with him. McNeely to the net, paddled away by Kapik. Out to Burke. Burke. Past Saylor. Madsen forces it in behind. Weitzel for Northern Illinois with 7:40 on the clock. This one's sent wide by Burke. It just comes out of the zone. Tommy Murray got a little bit of space, shoots one, rebound. Oh my goodness, great heavens. What a stop. My, oh my. Kapik with the save of the year on Domagalski. And somehow this game is still 1-0. Are you kidding? And so, after that filthy save, another one is made there on McNeely. Domagalski. Domagalski retrieves the pass from Murray in front. McNeely hit the post, but getting a piece of it first was who else? Kapik. He's been a brick wall tonight. Letting up just the one goal from Verkler. And Zillinger loses his stick, still diving for it. And he takes down a Husky in the process. Now in front of the net, whiffing on it was Murray. Murray in behind. It's forced off the puck by Sexton, but it's turned over once again. Just under the stick of McNeely as it's taken now by Kowalewski. Kowalewski trying to go to the front, and no one was home. Other way, Domagalski. Domagalski forced along the boards, able to come up with it nicely before it's taken off his stick by Kowalewski, and he tries to work the other way. Tied up there with Ligon. He still got it. And then he tried to go to the front of the net. Ligon forced him off the puck. Friedman on the other side, able to come up with it off the bounce. Ethan McNeely, under 6 to go. James Friedman. In deep for Buss. Buss had it taken off his stick by Ethan McNeely, and now they pin each other against the boards. Malik brought down to the ice. That no penalty. We play on. Up the glass, out of the reach of Tatum, chasing after Ulaskis. Out of his net to play it is Kapik. In front of Tatum. Buss. Puck rolls to Malik. Outnumbered, but still trying to go to the net. Malik on his backhand, and that one goes up high. Weitzel to retrieve along the blue line. And Ulaskis from Ligon, trying to go back to Ligon. Ligon, it rolls to Verkler, shoots wide of the net. And now the Huskies, Weitzel, pardon me, Gambino trying to get through. And it's taken. Huskies are changing. This is touching up to get onside. McNeely throws it in. Huskies go back to Snell. Over the line, Gambino. Gambino shoots! And that's soaked up by Nugent. Tennell on the faceoff. It's tied up. Huskies had it for a moment, and then it's taken away by Madsen, who springs up. If they hurry, it could have been a 3-on-2. They turn back. Man, as they establish offensive zone Taken in now by Saylor. Past Burke. Kraz on the other side for Northern Illinois. He's able to find Sexton. Sexton moving in 2-on-2 with Madaliano. And this one's flipped into the glove. Nugent holds on with 3:54 to go in regulation in a very close game. Huskies are going to call a timeout here to discuss how they will get back into this one. Hojic centering Kowalewski. Weitzel and Tatum on the blue line. On the right wing is Friedman. It's just out of his reach. This is taken by Domagalski. Pass intercepted by Murray, and then it's taken right back by Weitzel. Looking for Gambino. Hojic, and it rolls to man. Taken by Murray now. Murray over the line. Right in. Save rebound. Domagalski. The rebound was too hot for him to handle. And he's mashed up along the boards by Hojic. Friedman. Carrying in. In behind. In the front to Hojic. Stuff attempt. And covering up is Nugent. Tunnell face-off win. Sexton carrying in. This puck taken by Kraz along the boards, trying to center. Winds up in behind the net with Kraz still. Up high to Sexton. Sexton shoots. Save made. Another great one by Nugent. Kraz again in behind. 2:40 on the clock. They got to get a goal. Malik working around a couple of men. Ligon. Kraz able to work his way in, and that one went up high off the glass. Grippo to the net. It goes through the crease after making the save was Nugent. Sexton at the red line. Puck turned over by Madsen in front. Trying to work his way to the net was Kowalewski, and had it ripped off his stick at the last second. In front, backhander, right on goal, and that save is made by Nugent as the net is empty. Just as Kapik got to the bench. 1:48 on the clock, and so the extra attacker is on to take this face-off. Weitzel and Monty are the defensemen. Hojic, Buss, Kowalewski, and Friedman all on the ice here. They got lots of firepower for the final minute and a half or so. Buss off the face-off win into the corner. Kowalewski chasing after it. Bus along the corners. It comes to Friedman. Sets up shop. Looking in front to Kowalewski. It's swatted out of there by Mann. Kept in at the blue line by Monty. He flips it up into the corner. Chasing after it, Bus along the boards. Friedman in the corner. It comes to Hojic. Friedman. Knocked off the puck. Nice play there by Monty. Tries to throw it to the net, and that one is blocked before it gets there. Weitzel. Kowalewski. As the Huskies touch up. Hojic. 1 minute to go in regulation. Man. Out of the reach of Sexton. This one is an icing. Tennell wins the faceoff. Weitzel to the net. And it's patted away by Nugent to the corner. Sent out. Weitzel forced to turn all the way back. Malik. Sexton. And Murray comes up with the puck, and he looks to ice it. And he does. Tommy Murray seals the deal here for ONU, and they're going to pick up their second win in as many nights. Murray with the face-off win after putting this one on ice. This one's set for one more icing. One more draw for the Huskies before this one is in the books. Tennell, face-off taken by Murray. That'll do it. So the Tigers finish 2-0, and they come into West Dundee and go 2-0 against the Huskies in back-to-back nights.
2024 once again, and the entire Huskies 2023-24 squad.
So on senior night, ONU picks up the victory 2-0 here on this Saturday night. It was Verkler with the game winner, and he got the first goal of the contest. And superb play from Capek kept the Huskies in the game. But a shutout for Connor Nugent, his third of the season. Both teams will exchange handshakes here. Next action is next Friday night for the Huskies. They'll be back in action. For tonight on senior night, thank you so much for tuning into this broadcast on Huskies Nation. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast despite the outcome. I'm James Goronsky saying good night all.